is going on, everyone? Stellar Sun back again with another Dokkan battle video. Back recording Dokkan. Long story short, I won't talk your ear off. My Elgato setup, I think, stopped working because of one of the Android updates. I finally found a setup that worked using a different method, and it's great because I can record audio, video with my 120 hertz screen, and FPS is perfect. As you can see, like the reaction time is very good. So we're back. Hopefully we're back for a long time recording Dokkan. I love Dokkan, love playing Dokkan, play it every day. Love recording Dokkan. Hopefully this becomes a permanent thing once again, and I'll try and do my best to provide the content you guys are hopefully searching for within the Dokkan community. Excuse me. Now, without further ado, this is a Worth Your Summon video. Back with the Worth Your Summons, Worth Your Stones. This time we're going to do LR Omega. Now, just for the record, I did pull LR Omega. Pulled one copy, and just two multis. Second multi, I got a Goku Black animation. But yeah, no, he's not worth your summon. Please, please, please don't summon Omega. He's terrible. His team is terrible. You know, as you saw before, GT bosses is not a real category. We can switch over in 1 second to show you that, but let's look at his banner first, and I'll tell you why he's not worth your summon. Well, he's not worth your summon. But the fact of the matter is, from the JP banner, the JP banner had two other random LRs that weren't Carnival LRs. Well, they were Carnival LRs, but they were Blue Coin LRs, but they weren't these two hitters. The Anniversary Goku and Anniversary Kid Gohan, who are still very good. And they both can perform at the highest level of content. Kid Gohan can get smacked up by Fusion Zamasu, who is, people argue, is the most toxic fight in the game. And AoEs are very strong, and a lot of units are kind of not... they're not applicable within that kind of fight where these strong AoEs are coming at you right off the bat. You don't have time to get hit, or in Kid Gohan's case, he can give the 30% damage reduction bonus or debuff to Omega, or not to Omega, to bosses like Fusion Zamasu before he gets hits taken and hits in. And you also have this AGL Goku, still very good. But we take a look at the rest of the banner. Isanova, awful. Golden Pycon, terrible. Texin is solid. He was good on release during the 7th anniversary, but like I said, with the AoEs and Omega and Fusion Zamasu and all these fights, they've just kind of power crept him a fair bit. You probably get away with him in some regard, but with the AoEs and everything, he's not that good. Physical Sin, terrible. GT Cell, terrible. Physical, even though these two guys got easy A's just like a second ago, they are both terrible. Cells are terrible, and just the SRs. Now, you may be asking, you know, Stellar Sun, where do I direct my stones then if I can't summon on Omega? And he is double rates, that is like the thing. And I'd say he's not worth your summon. I'd say the two banner units, the Kid Gohan and AGL Goku, are worth your summon. And if you feel like you have a lot of extra stones like I do, it doesn't hurt to throw a few multis at him if you don't have those two banner units, or those two units. I would say is the only reason why I would summon on this banner. Now, if you have them and you're looking just to get Omega and you don't have many stones left, I would save. And here's why. Let's switch over to the Dokkan browser. This is just the GT bosses category. You can see it's terrible. If you have Omega and you want to build a GT bosses team, Omega works well with GT bosses, but the fact that the matter is they all suck, so I went summon for that reason. Now, this is the reason why I would save your stones. Dokkan on Global is going to be moving into the Saiyan Day celebration in mid-March, like March 18th, somewhere around there. And this is where, if I were you, I would be looking to spend most of your stones. I think the Dokkan Fest's in February for Global. I think it's going to be Gohan and Piccolo, the JP STR Gohan and Piccolo. They're solid, and I think the more people use them, the more that you are finding out that they're actually pretty good, and that the revive is very good. But their banner isn't that good, and I would probably move and save your stones for Saiyan Day. Now here's why. Let's look at Saiyan Day. You have got Goku. Came out before Fusion Zamasu and is still an amazing unit for Fusion Zamasu. Has Gar, it's stacking attack and defense. Got the dodge. He has a great leader skill. He's a great leader overall. Fantastic unit. I would be, if you don't have him, you definitely want to save your stones because he will be coming back on Saiyan Day 2024 for sure. If history has taught us anything, is that most of these units are pretty predictable on where and when they will appear. Now let's look at the rest of the units. you have Vegeta and Trunks. This is the 2023 Tanabata unit, or 2022 Tanabata unit, I'm sorry. So for this year, we can imagine that this unit will be the LR Int Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who was the Tanabata banner unit for 2023, and the Christmas celebration unit for Global. Majin Vegeta was the same day unit for 2022, and we can imagine this will be the same day unit for 2023, i.e. God Goku. So we have God Goku, Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and the new Saiyan day unit so far, and that's the 3 units right there, plus the banner unit. If he's anything like this Tech Vegeta, should be a hitter. So that's 3 premium units, and then a banner unit who's very good, hopefully. Saiyan day unit 2021, I believe 2021, right? This is in Broly, who would be Majin Vegeta. Now, Majin Vegeta with a Trunks on the team, if you can run Vegeta and Trunks, is still a very good unit. So you have probably 3 premium units with a really good 4th unit. Now, Raditz, Chaddits, Crapits, whatever you want to call them. That's my one curse word for the video. It's a terrible unit. But if we have anything to go off of, is that Raditz came out April 1st, 2022. Now, that same unit is KL. Excuse me. KL is very good, but has no team. But if she ever gets help, which is the big thing, right? If they get help, which KL is a lot better than Raditz, by the way. At the time that she came out in April, she's 1,000 times better than Raditz ever was. But she's still, I would say, like a premium unit, and at least on the level, she's not Majin Vegeta level, but she's better than Majin Vegeta on that regard. So you have like 4 premium units and Majin Vegeta, and then you have maybe 2 random SSRs that we're not really sure, who they're gonna be. Bardock is a Saiyan day unit from 2020, I believe, and then the Namekoku's from 2019. If I recall, let's see, 2019? Yeah, 2019. So what we're looking at here are probably 4 premium units in God Goku, Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, KL, and Majin Vegeta, who's pretty solid. And yeah, so I think like this is probably the banner, if you're on Global, is the banner that you want to target, and the banner that would probably be worth your summon 1,000 times more than Omega. So yeah, that's why I would be saving your stones. God Goku is still fantastic. Full Power Super Saiyan 4 will still get you a lot of value, especially for the Omega fight. If you don't have him for the Omega fight that just came out, he's pretty much the best unit for that fight. You can argue that, Omega fight was made for him, or he was made for the Omega fight. Fantastic unit in that regard. Honestly, does struggle a little bit with Fusion Zamasu because he needs to take hits and be put in slot 1, but he takes the hits really dang hard, and sometimes struggles in that regard until he can get into his standby. If you get lucky, if you can get into a standby, then, obviously Full Power is a real Chad. He's a real hitter, a real monster, a real dude that can really change fights and be absolutely a menace. So, yeah, like I said, this is the banner I would target next on Global. If you have any more questions, please feel free to chime in, put in the comments what you think. Did you summon for Omega? What do you think about Omega? At the end of the day, it's obviously your stones. People will say don't tell you where to summon. I think most people probably want an idea of where to summon and what to summon for. I play the game to create the most optimal teams to get the strongest characters. I play however you want. It's Dokkan. It's free. It's a free game. You play however you want. Play for fun, obviously. But if you're looking to optimize your account, and if you're a free-to-play player, I would highly recommend saving your stones for banners that have the most value. And on Global right now, it's January 19th. This is not going to be for another couple months. So if you have a lot of stones saved up and you really want to summon an Omega, Omega's terrible, but you'll get a lot of LRs, hopefully. You'll get these 2 units here. The rest of the units are terrible. I'd say if you have more than 1,000 stones saved up, 1 or 2 multis is not going to hurt if you're looking for the HL Goku and the Kid Gohan. If you have them already, I would say this is an easy skip, as Omega's team is terrible. GT Boss is a terrible, laughable team. Awful. So that's it for me. Stellar Sun, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I can't speak today. You can tell the rust is really here. Hopefully, I can be making more content for you guys, and you guys like this kind of content. If there's anything else you want to see from me, I'm gonna try doing some streaming of no item runs in Omega at some point, maybe this week or next week. I did a lot of no item runs for Extreme Super Battle Road. I did all no item runs for each stage maybe a couple weeks ago. Put a Reddit page out there, but I don't think I got too much traction. But anywho, thank you guys again for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Dokkan Battle content to come. And as always, Stellar Sun, see you guys in the next video. Take care.